Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 21 of our Pokemon FireRed Omega run. Last episode we failed epically and forgot to get our bike, but that's okay now because we have it. Excuse me. So we're just gonna power on through these trainers. I put Totem up first because most of them have poison or fighting types, so it'll be easier for me to just clear them out, like so. Uh, Nothing particularly special is gonna be going on in this episode, and I just misclicked, but whatever. It's not like Wish will heal me back up to full, so like so. Anyway, nothing special is gonna be going on in this episode either. It's just gonna be me leveling up a little bit more, probably heading over to Silphco and taking care of those guys, cause yeah. And maneuvering at 400% with a bike, not the easiest thing in the world. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know, Sky Uppercut, as you saw, can actually hit while the opponent is flying in the air. Makes it kinda useful, but no one uses fly competitively, so it's kinda silly. But it's still a nice little gimmick. There's so many other fighting moves that outclass it though. And Psychic. See, now here's my dilemma. This has 80 base power and the ability to flinch. This has 90 base power and 30 PP versus 10. I'm trying right now to decide which is better. And I'm not sure because extrasensory, I mean, this will give me some KOs that extrasensory won't. But extrasensory can flinch even though it's 10%, it has more PP. So I'm actually, because of the fact that there's more PP for extrasensory, I'm actually going to keep it instead of using Psychic. Just because there are going to be some situations in the game where I'm going to be too lazy to actually go back out and heal, and it would just be easier for me to just keep going. So yeah. Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, came up to I should believe in. Go and tell your white knight that he's handsome in hindsight. Again, it's that fairy tale song that I told you guys about a couple of episodes ago. It's still stuck in my head. And I love Feint Attack because of that. Because even if the opponent uses Smokescreen, I can still power through it. Okay, so there's a few trainers on down the road. Ember's not doing much. Okay. It's probably because it has thick fat, which means it takes half damage from ice and fire attacks. Oh wow, okay. Let's see how much Feint Attack does. Not much more. Thunderbolt? Can't believe I'm being tanked by a freaking Hariyama. Machamp. As much as I don't want to go back to Totem, I'm gonna kinda have to. Because 45 is a decent level for it. I don't know why I'm using... Well, I know why I'm using Feint Attack. Because it has a higher base power than Ember, and it's proving to be a little bit more useful, but... Yeah. Then I'll finish it off with Ember. Cycling Road. I don't know, I like Cycling Road. I like the music here. Even though it's really just the bike music, it's still kinda nice. I don't usually actually play with the sound on. Like right now, I'm presently listening to Pandora as I come on. There we go. As I play through, so I'm listening to the Strokes channel, which is kinda nice. Crap, I should have seen that coming. That's what she said. Did I say that? No, I didn't. Apparently I did. Anyway, just gonna continue on through here. Absol. Absol is a pretty good Pokemon. Okay, that's kind of funny that Beluga outspeeds a Voltorb. Go and tell your mind now that he's handsome and handsome. Not much else to really say. I'm just gonna keep on battling. I'm sorry I'm not talking much, but there's not much else to really say. I guess what I could do is ask for questions. So, like, if you guys have any questions you want to ask, feel free to ask, and I'll answer them whenever I can remember to answer them. I know that isn't too good of a promise, but what do you expect? It's me here. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll go ahead and answer them, and probably spend a whole video just answering them. Anyway, there's a few more trainers up here, and then there's also trainers off to the side that I can get as well. Hold my head down and I break these walls around me. Die, Crawdon, die. Actually, Crawdon is a pretty cool Pokemon, I have to admit. It handles well, that's all you need to know. Wow, I just got killed by Tackle. That's depressing. And I'm poisoned now, yay. Which means Hyper Fang will get a definite KO and on oh wow. Wow, that kinda sucks. Whatever. It's all good. In the neighborhood. I think there's one more trainer on that little path there that I'll have to go take care of as well. Machop just looks like a little kid who was given steroids as a baby, and Machamp just looks like a freaking mutant who's like altered genetically. Light screen. Light screen is kind of nice, but at the same time it isn't very helpful, and it doesn't give me too much. It doesn't give me too much for what it's worth. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the cycling road trainers. Okay, come on, let's get through the door. Now, these three trainers all have bird Pokemon, so they're kind of easy to beat. Especially for Black Sheep. Or a lot of different Pokemon, really. Not much else to say otherwise in relation to these trainers. I'm trying to remember where you can get Ice Beam at, and I'm thinking that it is in the game corner. I'm hoping not, because I don't like playing the games and trying to farm coins and stuff like that. So instead, I just buy them all and make my life a little bit easier. Just a little bit. Anyway, Swablu is down, and I think he has Altaria. Yeah, which is fine, really. And then Fire Punch, it's not very effective because despite Swablu being normal and flying, Altaria is actually dragon flying. So 4 times weakness to ice, but it gains a bunch of resistances that would otherwise normally hinder. Come on. That would otherwise normally hinder Swablu. Anyway, that is it for today's episode. Well, we got a few levels in. I'm gonna probably catch these guys up off screen. Anyways, that's it for today, so I will see you guys next time.